Hello everyone and welcome back to one of my reviews. So in today's video, I'll be reviewing the latest offering from local strap label RSM, which is this, a reversible silk strap. Now, after years in the making, I was told no development for this strap started before COVID. The reversible silk strap is finally ready to launch, so let's see if it's any good. Now the premise I was told of this silk strap, so let me bring it a bit closer to the camera. The premise I was told was motivated by a single Instagram comment RSM got on one of their Instagram posts. So he said, "Do you expect me to put that cheap strap on a 15k watch?" Typically specializing, if you watch my previous RSM video, I'll link it up above. They usually specialize in affordable, about 50 Sing dollars fabric straps. They got such a comment, so RSM decided to push themselves to see if they can develop a fabric strap that wouldn't look out of place on a high-end luxury watch. So after all, I think it's a great concept because tons of enthusiasts love pairing their Speedmasters, their Submariners with fabric straps. Yet most of the fabric strap or NATO offerings on the market are cheap and mass produced. A far cry from like the bespoke leather straps that we often see with watches with this stature, right? So they saw a niche and decided to fill it, and this is the result. So they had to rethink it. So starting from the fundamentals, they had to rethink the entire concept of fabric strap. They had to first decide what fabric to utilize. So RSM decided that it needed to be a step up, of course, from the polyester, nylon, cotton that's often seen in cheaper NATO straps. And after some thought, the brand decided upon silk, which a material that RSM describes as fit for a king. Now, just like how even the most beautiful alligator hide requires a competent leather crafter, RSM decided that they needed to approach a artisanal weaver to transform the silk into fabric straps. So they found someone, and with someone with 25 years of experience in China, and the entire weaving process, so it includes dyeing of the yarn, preparing the rub, threading up the loom and the weaving, they're all done by hand using a loom machine that's custom specified in Germany. So RSM said the process is very painstaking, and a single strap like this takes about half a day to complete. Now, because of the painstaking nature of the weaving process, let me show you guys here. The finished pattern is very intricate. So okay, let me see if I can bring it even closer to the camera. So it resembles, to me at least, like a series of bow ties, and you can see it here on the patterning. Although RSM states that it's inspired by the textures of a folding tool. In any case, it's certainly a design I've never seen before, and a breath of fresh air, I believe, as compared to the usual like herringbone, stripes, tube patterns found in affordable NATO straps. You may also notice that unlike a conventional fabric strap, the silk strap you can see here, it has no holes. This is because RSM said that silk is a natural fiber. So, unlike your nylon and polyester, which are synthetic, so it will fray over time if, holes are punched. So as such, they had to engineer a buckle from scratch that will allow wearers to achieve a perfect fit even without strap holes. So you can see there's sort of it works almost like a belt. So you can see that there's a lever here, you just pass it through and then you lock it to achieve the perfect fit. So yeah, I would say that the buckle system definitely took some getting used to, but after I was familiar with it, I was able to get a good fit easily. In fact, I would say that it arguably provides a better fit than regular strap holes due to greater adjustability. And it's more convenient to use as well as compared to your NM Marine National straps. So RSM said that the strap should fit wrist sizes of about 6 to 8.5 inches. You can see on my wrist looks pretty good. Now the strap is also pretty thin, so you can see here the strap is actually only 1.3 mm in thinness. Yet, unlike regular thin fabric strap, it doesn't feel flimsy. It doesn't feel flimsy at all. It actually feels very sturdy, which makes them a good fit when paired with two watches like my Submariner. The result is a very comfortable wear on the wrist. And as the icing on the cake, the strap is also actually reversible. So you can see that you can actually wear it on the other side as well, which would be this sort of grey tone with a similar texture. So yeah, both sides are equally wearable. They are finished identically, and I actually worn it a couple of times wearing the grey with my Submariner. So in other words, you're sort of getting two straps for the price of one. So all in all, I'll say this. I think that the RSM Reversible Silk Strap is perhaps the best, well, actually I would say it's definitely the best fabric strap I've ever reviewed. The strap is sturdy, the patterning, again, I bring it closer to the camera. The patterning, is intricate. And I definitely appreciate the artisanal workmanship involved. The stumbling block, however, is its price at 189 USD or about 250 Singapore dollars. It's more than triple the price of RSM's current offerings, and that's a pretty penny for a fabric strap. That being said, it's worth noting that Omega currently sells its basic nylon straps for about the same price. So that makes the RSM Silk Strap much better value by comparison. And given its reversible nature, it's essentially 2 straps in one. Alright, so those interested in purchasing from RSM straps can use the promo code Shiok to enjoy 10% off all products from its web store. After the discount, the RSM Reversible Silk Strap can be had for just 161 USD or about 220 Singapore dollars. I would say this is definitely a strap worthy of my 15k watch. My personal knock is that it's only currently available in 20mm, so if you have other watches with other lug width, that's a shame. But hopefully more options will be made available down the line. Alright, so that wraps up. If you like this video, do give it a thumbs up, do comment down below what you think of the silk strap, and as always, I'll see you guys in my next video. But before ending, I would like to say here, this particular Rolex, the Rolex Submariner reference 1680 is available for sale. Of course, it comes, with a bracelet, recently serviced, comes with the Rolex Service Center pouch, all that good stuff. You can see, let me bring this closer to the camera, you can see a very nice patina developing on the hour markers, and as well a bit on the dial as well. So yeah, very beautiful watch. It's for sale, so hit me up if you want it. Yep. Interested parties can email me at chile@whatssocial.com if you're interested in purchasing this Rolex Submariner reference 1680. Until then, until the watch is sold, I'll continue to enjoy it on my RSM Silk Strap.